When they want us to roll with Tariq, fine. I'll take over the streets.
Stands for the top right now, thanks to King.
You don't say that name anymore.
I'm just saying, I think we should wait until all eyes are off of us.
The fact is that a gangbanger was murdered by a killer skilled enough to make it look like an accident.
You need to slow down.
I'm not a monster, I swear.
You are a monster. The sooner you accept it, the better off you'll be.
Episode 9, Monster, will be a banger. It's sure to set up the season finale, so we're in store for no disappointments. What's next for Kane? Will the double life of Tariq prove to be too much for him? Will Two-Bit get his money? What's next for Effie and Braden? I'll be sure to dive into it, all in this video. This is the Power Book 2 Episode 9 predictions, and yeah, it's your boy Vontae. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure to tap that notification bell to never miss an upload. Let's get it, y'all. And your boy Kane, yeah, he's back on it. He's doing his thing again. He's pissed, pretty much. From the last episode, Monet pretty much shunned him from being in the family. He's pretty much saying, like, yeah, he's not, like, yeah, you're not allowed back here. Had Diana close the door on him and pretty much try to cut him off, or pretty much is cutting him off. So he's pissed because now was already thinking that, oh, she's choosing this kid over me, preppy boy Tariq, the spoon-fed boy Tariq. She's choosing him over me, and that's the reason why all this is going on. So, like I was saying, that he's pissed, and to show, like, him showing that he's pissed, he's pretty much saying, like, she wants to roll with Tariq. All right, cool. I'm gonna take over the streets for the most part, and ain't nothing gonna be happening while I'm around. So, as we can see in this clip, Kane, he's at the chop shop. He's blood all on him. Bodies are chopped up. As we can see, it's a head detached from the shoulders. So, yeah, we know in this episode it's about to get grimy and nasty. Kane, he seems, I don't want to say seem no more. All right, man, here it is. Your boy Kane, he's been making some real sketchy decisions. One, taking out the whole GTG crew, but sparing Lil Guap's life. This is the second time that he has spared Lil Guap. I wonder why he keeps sparing him. Like, what's it about Lil Guap that makes him not want to take him out like he's took everybody else out? If you guys had any ideas on that or any predictions on why or what may happen in this episode regarding Kane and Lil Guap, please leave it in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to take a look at it and we can chop it up about it. But I feel like Kane sparing Lil Guap's life again is going to prove it's going to bite him in the ass somewhere down the line. There's no way that Lil Guap can get his whole crew taken out, the people that he cares about, and also gets his ass whooped by Kane plenty of times and not seek revenge at some point. Just no way. I don't see it happening. So if I was Kane, I'll keep my eyes open wide, because as much as he wants to try to prove that he can do his own thing and run his own group, Lil Guap is not to be trusted. So Kane, if you can hear us, keep your eyes open, man, because it's not a good idea. Now, Tariq, him and Monet is pretty much having a conversation here, and in the trailer we seen there's pounds of coke sitting on the table, wrapped up. So we know for sure in this episode Tariq will be selling coke again, and it seems like Monet's in on it. Like, they leaving the weed alone for now, and they go right to the coke. They playing with the big boys right now. Tariq pretty much is saying, like, yo, like, the campus is hot. We can't sell here. I can't get nothing done here. Like, since Kane came up here and all that stuff happened, like, yeah, it's over with. It's too hot. And as soon as Tariq says Kane's name, Monet, like, snaps out and pretty much like, yo, his name is not to be mentioned over here. That's over with. And Tariq is looking like he's confused. Like, he didn't know that Kane is not a part of the family. He's not at home now. And when he looks at Drew looks at him and just like, Drew looks at him and just like, yeah, like, you heard what she said. Like, it's over with. So I wonder, since the campus is hot, you guys let me know this, by the way. Leave it in the comment section below what you think, ideas, predictions, anything. Do you think Tariq will link back up with Effie in this episode and go to, like, other campuses, or maybe even her campus, to start selling the coke that they got? Or do you think he would hit the streets with Braden and link back up with Braden, patch stuff up, and hit the streets with Braden for the most part. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much confused on that part. So I personally think by looking at by watching the trailer, he's gonna link back up with Effie at some point, and something's wild gonna happen. But I feel like he's gonna link back up with Effie rather than linking back up with Braden. So like I said, you guys let me know in the comment section below on what you think about that, and yeah, we'll be sure to get to it. Now your girl Carrie, yeah, she's being a little bit nosy. I don't know necessarily why she's looking up Lorenzo, but my idea or my opinion on this, I feel like in the last episode, you know how you guys remember how Zeke went up to her place and she's like, "Yo, like hey, everything's cool," and he's like, "Can I come in?" I feel like Zeke may have told her something about what happened that night for her to look up his family to see like who he's involved with and who he's dealing with, and she ran across, boom, Monet and Lorenzo, and as she's looking up Lorenzo's information, she's like, whoa, like this shit is deep for the most part. And personally, I feel like she's snooping a little too much. She's like digging into a place where she really doesn't need to be, because as we've seen in the last episode, Monet seemed to be already like sketchy of her. She already looked at her and like, yo, like why y'all acting like this around each other? Like, it just seems weird. So Monet seems to have her antennas up about Miss Carrie, and if I was her, I would stay far away from that situation. Me personally, I think with her learning this information that she just looked up, she's eventually gonna tell Zeke like, "Yo, this is too much. Like, you got a lot going on. The people that you're involved with, I want no parts of." So I feel like at some point she's gonna sit there and break it off with Zeke, and hopefully it's before anybody else finds out about it. Because if anybody else finds out about it first, oh yeah, it may not look too good for your girl Carrie, and she may have to be getting herself stitched up real good. So yeah, but let me know what you guys think about that situation and that storyline with Zeke and Carrie. Do you guys think that they'll last? Do you guys think that she's gonna break it off? Like, do you guys think Monet will find out about it? Just let me know about it in the comment section. But yeah, Carrie, it's not a good idea of what she's doing. So she pretty much needs to stop it. Now, Laz Alonso. Yeah, there we go, boy. Making your appearance in the Power Universe. I like this dude. He's a real good actor. So hopefully he can stay within the Power Universe for many more seasons. But he's a detective, and he's pretty much saying like, yo, I don't think this was an accident. This seems to be a hit. And he's right. It was a hit. It was a hit taken by 2-Bit. He doesn't know that. I don't think he'll find that out, that it's 2-Bit. But just know, I'm pretty sure he'll be running into Tariq on campus. I wonder if Jabari knows him, or if he knows Jabari in any way. Don't know why he out of everybody showed up, but yeah, it's a little sketchy. I think Jabari may got something to do with this. Let me know what y'all think. But he's talking to the professor of Tariq's in Tariq's class, and I heard some people in other videos saying, "Oh, is that Stern?" No, that's definitely not Stern. You can tell by the hair and stuff like that, and the glasses as well. But yeah, that's Tariq's professor, and he's like, I wonder why he's talking to Tariq's professor. Is he talking to Tariq's professor because he feels, or he has any insight that Tariq has like an idea of what happened that night or what happened that day with the guy Bars that died in the pool? But he's pretty much like I was saying, Laz Alonso is pretty much saying like, yeah, this wasn't no accident, and we'll get to the bottom of it. Like, it definitely was a hit. So hopefully we can see more from his character later down in this episode and in the series, even in the next season. But yeah, it's about to go down this episode, y'all. Now we see Tariq wakes up and he sees his messages on his phone from 2-Bit. 2-Bit's like, yo, where my money at? And as we see in the bottom, he said, there's $50K this time for saving, yo. Beep, beep. And, man, 2-Bit's not playing with Tariq. Yeah, he pretty much on Tariq, and he's like, yo, like, I saved your life, so that 25 or 24K that you owe me at first, yeah, we bumping that up. It's 50K now, and we all know Two Bit is resilient. He's coming for his money, as we heard when he first got out. Like, even in the regular Power series, season 6, Ghost is like, you do this favor for me, I'm gonna take care of you when you get out. Well, Ghost isn't here anymore, so the debt in Two Bit's eyes is lands on Tariq, and now Tariq has to pay up. We all know Tariq can't fight from the last episode, so if he doesn't shoot him, there's no way to protect himself. So for the most part, Tariq knows Two Bit is a killer. He knows Two Bit is not playing with him. So Tariq's gonna have to give him that money or come up with a real good excuse or something to get Two Bit off his back. But yeah, Two Bit's coming for him, and as we see, like, Tariq's waking up and he's just like, damn, like, man, this is starting to become too much. Like, this dude is on my back about everything, and he trying to get money that I don't even owe him for real. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And it seems to me that Tariq is not going to get his money. Something's going to happen on where Tariq just won't be able to make up the amount of money, get the amount of money that he needs to get to pay Two Bit. And I wonder if Two Bit is going to pay him a visit. So I am going to keep our eyes open for that one. Tariq, he's definitely about to be overwhelmed this episode, and it's a lot in store for the man. Now your girl, Biscuit Head Tasha, she's pretty much telling Tariq, like you need to slow down and let me know everything that's going on. Because we know Tariq, he has a hard time. Well, he does the same thing that his dad and his mom used to do, like not tell the whole truth or keeps like the most important parts of like the information out of the story. So no one really knows what he's going through and like what's to him for the most part. So, and Tasha's pretty much like, yo, like, tell me what's going on, everything that's going on, and you need to slow down, like, focus on school, because things seem to be speeding up too much for you, and it's going to be too much for you to handle. And like any mom would, she's telling Tariq, like, yeah, I need you to just focus, like, slow down and just focus, and everything going to work out for the most part. But we all know Tariq don't have time for that. Two Bits on his butt. He has to get this money for Monet. Monet's on his back as well about it. Kane hates him, out to get him. So yeah, Tariq, also Davis McLean and Cooper Sacks, they're still on his ass. Like, Tariq is getting hit from every which side, and it's stressful. And I wonder if in this episode will we see Tariq break, like fold anyway? Will we see how much this is really taking a toll on him? So, yeah, man, Tariq, you got a lot coming up for you, man. Now, your boy Tariq, he's carrying a piece. This is definitely not the same gun that was taken from him by Diana. I wonder whatever happened to that gun. Like, it seems that, like, yeah, Power just pretty much pushed that gun to the side like it didn't even exist. I really wonder if it's going to come back up at some point. Because, you know, everybody's thinking that, yo, Tommy's coming back. And that was Tommy's gun back from his stash. Him and Ghost's old stash. So I wonder if that gun does play a part in this series. More than just a part of always being taken from Tariq. So, and like we said, we know Monet was pretty much saying, like, you need to protect yourself. And pretty much she gave him permission to kill Kane. If Kane comes after him, as long as he doesn't seek out Kane, she's okay with it. But if Kane comes after him and it pretty much goes to get him, it's up for grabs. If he takes him out, he takes him out. There's gonna be no love lost, she's pretty much saying. So Tariq, we know he has to stay strapped up because, like I said, he's getting hit from all sides, and man, we know he can't fight. So with that being said, he make sure he stays strapped up, and he gotta protect himself at all times. Now Tariq and Effie, they're talking, and she's pretty much saying, like, you're a monster, and he's like, I'm not a monster, and she's pretty much telling him, like, the sooner you accept it, the better off you'll be and will be, and she just let him know, like, you're a monster. So I wonder why she's saying this to him, like what happened to make her say this to him, and yeah, like what happened, like what happened in this situation, like what did they go through together that, or what even happened beforehand that she may have known to portray him as a monster, and he just like, I'm not a monster, because he knows his dad was a monster in a way, Uncle Tommy was a monster in a way, like everyone in his life that he has dealt with for the most part can be considered a monster, and he wants nothing more than to not be like his father or any one of those people that I just mentioned. So, like I was saying, I wonder what happened in this situation to make her say that about him. And like I said, like the title of the episode is Monster, so something's gonna happen. He did something, or they went through something together to make her say that. And we all know the reference of Monster in the Power series. It was mentioned, I think, was it season 5, around episode 8, maybe episode 9. Vincent was telling Tommy, like, we're monsters. So this is not the first time we heard the word monster in Power. And like I said, it is what it is. I wonder what Tariq did, or what Effie did in a way to make him say, or make her say, yeah, you're a monster. Now, I may have answered my question in the beginning of this, from the beginning of this video. Brayden, he's on the outside looking in. He sees all this coke that Tariq is selling, and I'm pretty sure, since Brayden's not a part of it, it's Effie. Tariq knows no other person besides Effie, and Brayden as well, but he knows no other person besides Effie that can help him move this quick, like really quick, and get like real good results. So Brayden, he obviously looks heartbroken. It's like, yo, like, you selling all this, and he wanted it to be him for the most part. He wanted it to, him and Tariq to take on coke, and since the course correct was down, them to take on coke and just do their own thing, hit the streets and make it happen. But with I also got an idea, with Brayden sitting here watching all this, I wonder if he just walked into the room and end up seeing them in there, Tariq and Effie, or if he's about to be a part of this with Tariq and Effie. Because we all know Effie's about to be a part of, Effie and Tariq is about to work together again. They're about to work together again and get stuff going. So I wonder if they end up bringing Brayden in on what's going on, and they all three like make it happen. I don't know. I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like that can possibly be something that happens in this episode. So like I said, we're gonna stay in tune, and we're gonna see what's going on. This episode seems to be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one, and hopefully y'all ready, man. Tonight's the night. So it's your boy Vontae again. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and please don't forget to tap that notification bell so you'll never miss an upload. And I'll get back with you guys. Thanks.